Abby and Brittany Hensel, the famous conjoined twins, have always captured the world's attention with their extraordinary bond. Known for their remarkable coordination and ability to navigate life together, they've now faced a life-changing moment. For the first time, the two are being separated, not by choice, but by circumstance. A sudden and serious health crisis has forced them apart in ways they never imagined. This isn't just a physical separation, it's a profound shift that impacts their emotional and practical lives. The twins, who have always shared everything, from their body to their experiences, now face the challenge of navigating life as individuals. This monumental change brings new struggles, but also moments of reflection on what it means to live a separate life after decades of unity. The unique bond of conjoined twins. Abby and Brittany were born in 1990 as dipalic parapagus twins, meaning they share one body but have two heads. This rare condition meant that they each controlled one side of their body, with Abby managing the right side and Brittany the left. Over the years, they turned what seemed like an insurmountable challenge into an art form. Tasks like brushing their teeth, driving, and even clapping together required absolute coordination. But this bond wasn't just about physical synchronization, it was about teamwork, communication, and love. Despite the complexities of their shared body, they always found ways to navigate daily life, using humor and compromise. Yet, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Medical vigilance was a constant part of their lives, as they shared some organs and faced regular health risks. Their bond, so beautifully interwoven, was always under the shadow of health complications. Health crisis and the reality of separation. Recently, the Hensel twins faced their most significant challenge yet, an unexpected health crisis that forced them to confront the fragility of their shared body. While their exact medical condition remains private, the situation is undeniably serious. For the first time in their lives, Abby and Brittany are experiencing what it means to be apart, physically, emotionally, and practically. Their unique anatomy, once a source of strength, now presents them with new risks and challenges. For the first time, they are navigating medical care as individuals, and this new reality has been both a physical and emotional adjustment. Their doctors are now faced with managing a complex web of care, as every health issue for one twin affects both. This unprecedented crisis is forcing them to rethink their relationship with their shared body and the life they've built together. Embracing individuality in the face of adversity. Despite their shared body, Abby and Brittany have always been distinct individuals. Abby is methodical, serious, and structured, while Brittany is more spontaneous and laid back. This dynamic made their relationship not only unique, but fascinating. From their fashion choices to their career aspirations, they've always made an effort to express their individuality. Abby tends to lean towards simple, comfortable clothing, while Brittany enjoys bright, playful outfits. Both of them pursued teaching degrees and now work as educators, inspiring students with their resilience and teamwork. However, balancing their demanding careers with their medical challenges has never been easy. Teaching is a physically taxing job, and their shared body requires constant adjustments. As their health crisis intensifies, the question arises: how will they continue to navigate their careers and lives as separate individuals? Navigating public interest and personal boundaries. Since birth, Abby and Brittany have been living under the public's watchful eye. Their unique story has fascinated people worldwide, and their every milestone, learning to drive, choosing careers, and even navigating relationships, has been scrutinized. While the twins have embraced opportunities to share their story, they've also worked hard to maintain their privacy. They've built strong boundaries to protect their personal lives, often answering invasive questions with grace, while keeping intimate details to themselves. This health crisis has only intensified public curiosity, with people speculating about their condition, their future, and their medical care. Despite the constant media attention, Abby and Brittany have chosen to focus on their well-being and their health. This moment of crisis has reminded them and the world that while they are public figures, they are still entitled to their privacy and dignity. The struggles of aging in a shared body. As Abby and Brittany age, their shared body presents new challenges that weren't as apparent when they were younger. The wear and tear on their body, once manageable, is becoming harder to control. Standing for long hours, coordinating physical movements, and managing their health now require even more effort. These challenges are compounded by their health crisis, which has made their medical care even more intricate. Teams of specialists are now working to manage their health, addressing not just the physical, but also the emotional aspects of aging in a shared body. The question of life expectancy also looms large. While they've defied odds by living this long, their future remains uncertain. Aging brings new complexities to their already complicated lives, and they must continue to adapt in ways that most people can't even imagine. The future of Abby and Brittany's careers. Both Abby and Brittany pursued teaching degrees and entered a profession that demands immense patience and energy. Teaching is a physically and emotionally demanding job for anyone, but for Abby and Brittany, it requires even more coordination. Their roles as educators are not just about imparting knowledge, they are also about inspiring resilience and acceptance in their students. The twins have always used their platform to teach others valuable lessons about overcoming challenges and living with grace. However, their health crisis has added a new layer of complexity to their careers. Standing and moving around all day takes a toll on their bodies, and the current situation may impact their ability to continue teaching. Additionally, they face challenges in being recognized as two separate individuals in terms of pay and professional evaluation, reminding us of the societal hurdles they must overcome. Navigating relationships as conjoined twins. Navigating relationships, both platonic and romantic, has always been a complex matter for Abby and Brittany. For most of their lives, their unique bond has made dating a particularly delicate issue. A few years ago, Abby's marriage to Josh Bowling brought this complexity into the spotlight. How does marriage work when your spouse is physically attached to someone else? While they've maintained a relatively private stance on such matters, this health crisis has brought these questions back into the public eye. How does the separation impact their bond, and how do they continue to navigate relationships as individuals? The emotional and practical challenges of relationships have always been a part of their lives, but now they are forced to face even more difficult questions about how to maintain those connections in the midst of this crisis. The mental and emotional toll of constant togetherness. The mental and emotional toll of being conjoined is something that few can truly understand. Abby and Brittany have spent their entire lives sharing every experience, from childhood milestones to adult responsibilities. But this health scare has brought new emotions to the surface. While they are experiencing a degree of independence, it is a form of independence born out of necessity rather than choice. The emotional strain of constant togetherness, combined with the uncertainty of their health, has amplified the need for mental health support. They are finding it more important than ever to find moments of emotional balance and clarity. As they navigate this challenging period, their ability to adapt emotionally remains one of their greatest strengths, helping them cope with the changes and find ways to maintain their bond while respecting their individuality.